Hello guys, NautoAisDx here, and this is on Street Fighter 5. and I already talked about Street Fighter 5 a year later. Links will be on the description box. My ranking of the Street Fighter games, and I'm gonna give my ranking from worst to best Street Fighter for me. So we're gonna go with the very the very worst, and that is Street Fighter 1. Enough said. Come on. Everybody knows Street Fighter 1 was in the mainstream to basically learn what Street Fighter is. I didn't try to play the game. It's just really hard. Played it in the computer, wink wink. I have it for the PlayStation collection or the Capcom collection, Volume 2 for the PS2. I could have played it with the DualShock 2. Heck, I even have it for the PlayStation Portable. Oh my gosh, like, okay, why am I playing this game? This is just horrible. So everybody knows Street Fighter, the original, okay, not the mainstream one. So everybody knows that's the worst one, but again, not really, well, maybe it's a Street Fighter. Then you might say Street Fighter Final Fight 2010. That's only in America. The guy is not really called Ken, it's more, I think his name is Kevin Stryker. And it's not really, there was a different name in Japan. They wanted to relate it to Street Fighter, that was Ken Master. I think that's just whatever, the market reason, but I think that's just hokey. That doesn't count, so that's in the sideline. The second worst game, or the second game in my ranking that I'm really not a fan of, is Street Fighter 3. The reason is, one, besides Ryu and Ken, which is a whole bunch of new characters. Yes, the deal with Street Fighter 3 was supposedly a rumor was supposed to be a spin-off or the next generation, and that Alex was supposed to be the main character. However, from focus group, people said, what is this? Is this Street Fighter? Why not just name it a different game? So they had a sort of backtrack, trying to do damage control, and they had to put in Ryu and Ken. So there you go. So of course there's 3 versions of it: Street Fighter, Giant Impact, that had Yurin and Hugo as the new characters, and also Akuma. And then Third Strike, you had Makoto, Remy, Q, 12. I think was it 4 or 5? I can't remember, whatever. So some new characters. And of course the boss there is Gil, and in the intro you see Colleen. So, and then, there you go. But the problem is not just the new characters, is the strategizing to pick one super, because you can only put one super. Each character has 3, but you can only pick one. You gotta find the right one. And the introduction of parry, not a lot of people can do it. I can't even do it, it's really hard. And what it is that when the fighter almost hits you, if you push forward, that's when they parry, and what it does, you get bonuses. I don't know if you get healed, but you get bonuses. It's hard. But the drawback is, like I said, it's the characters, the tricky one there. So that's why it's not my favorite one. I think it's confusing in my opinion. Some people love it. Sorry, not really a fan of it. So Street Fighter 3, I guess I have to rank it number, well, you know, like I said, it's a low one. So the next one, this one, I sort of like it, is Street Fighter 4. The revive of the fighting game, the revive of the community, and the revive of what fighting game is was Street Fighter 4. It plays like Street Fighter 2, except, I mean, it wasn't that bad, but in the introduction of Ultras, and then of course later on they added new Ultra, and the story was actually much better because it is sort of a prequel to Street Fighter 3, which kind of takes place before 3 but after 2. Like, it's the direct storyline, bringing back all the characters. It's not like the new generation, which is a good move for Ono, and you gotta give things to Ono. He was the one that persuaded Capcom to bring it back to revive what Street Fighter is. So it had the Street Fighter 2 vibe, but of course, it was the introduction of focus attack. A little bit easier, in my opinion, than The parry, however, I'm not really good at focus. It was too technical still, but it's still playable. The rosters were actually an all-star. Like some of them, like why would you put this guy in? Why would you put that one guy? Like for me, some are like why would you bring back Ken, Rose, heck, Cody? Cody wasn't really that popular in Alpha 3, but you put him back. And then you even have characters from Street Fighter 3, like one Hugo is finally a playable character. Poison. She wasn't playable in Street Fighter 3. She was like an intro like Ali, but now, hey, there you go. We got Poison. So, again, good roster. Some original ones, some new ones, returning ones. Pretty awesome. But, again, way too technical, and a lot of people can get good at it. I really can't good at it. I do some videos. Just look it on my main channel to see. So, from that one, I'm going to go way back. And one of the better ones is Street Fighter 2. Very basic, very basic. It was an introduction of a broken program called combos. Yeah, apparently from what I heard, that there was the original creator of Street Fighter 2 said he didn't really implement the combo, but because people kind of broke the game and they created combos with buffering, that's why people were able to do combo. Kind of easy basic combo, jump kick, no kick, fireballs, combo right there. And that's basically basic, but it's fun. Is it balanced? Oh heck no, but it's fun. So I like the roster, the introduction of the Street Fighter 2 rosters. Besides Ken Ryu, and that's the game that basically people got into fighting game. It was a Street Fighter mainstream, just like Final Fantasy 7, just like PlayStation. And yes, those are mainstream that people got into why they like the series or video game, or same goes with Street Fighter 2. So yeah, that's why I can say it's one of the better ones. But the best game that's my all-time favorite Street Fighter, you guessed it, Street Fighter 5. I talked about it multiple times in my second channel, doing the beta, giving my thoughts about it. It is back to basic with some new stuff. No more focus, cancel focus attack. If you do a special, boom, you get punished. The problem with Street Fighter 4 with the focus skill is, I screwed up. I'm going to use my one of my bars and cancel my move. Not anymore. You messed up. So it's sort of back to Street Fighter 2 with combos and super, which even, in my opinion, even newcomer can get into it. It's fun. I'm still not good at it, but it's more basic. That's why I love the game. And a lot of my rankings are not content-wise. It's more of the gameplay, the mechanic, the architect. So that's why Street Fighter 5, I think, for me, is my all-time favorite Street Fighter out of it. It's back to basic in the modern things. It's pretty awesome. I'd say it is pretty awesome. So yeah, those are my ranking. Like I said, I'm sorry, Street Fighter 3 fans that I don't really like Street Fighter 3. And just, it's not really for me. I mean, I tried it. It was like, I bought it. I bought it twice. I have it for the PS2. I couldn't even play that sucker. And then I decided I had a sale on the PS3 to the online edition. Oh boy, gravy. I'm like, I'm done. I'm done with this game. Nope. I'd rather play Street Fighter 4. Again, my all-time favorite. You can see it on my secondary channel. I've been talking about it. Just put MmGS Street Fighter 5. You're probably gonna find it on the search engine. Again, I just like the game.